saying social hasn't been incredibly, productive from an ROI standpoint for a lot of these companies. What is there a silver bullet, or what are some of the things that you've seen that have been successful? And again, I think that can be applicable to other industries here. What types of things with regards to marketing have worked? I assume it's a lot about search in that industry, right? I'm going to Orlando, I'm looking for wherever, it's the TripAdvisors, it's the Pricelines, the hotels.com. What does work in that industry from marketing?
Well, always, obviously, in any company, making sure you come up to the top of the search engine. That is absolutely critical, especially in my industry, because the hotels and Expedias of the world, which are great companies, and I do a lot of business with them, are there first. So you're giving away that 20%, so we want to get there first as an independent hotel. So doing that, really making sure that you have terminology on your website that gets you to there. So if you're in Times Square in New York City, then you have a page dedicated to Times Square. That's what, to me, that most people, especially independent hotels, don't understand. They have no clue. It is absolutely fascinating to me that the most sophisticated people I've ever met. I just came from Alaska, and there's 7 gentlemen that are engineers, aerospace engineers, and they don't have a booking engine. And they're like, why? People call us. I said, what? And he goes, yeah, we really need to have a booking engine. I was like, really? This guy has a PhD. So it's amazing. So take simple things that people think are, people overlook. Just the simple things.
So just to circle up for a second on the backstory on some of the reputation aspects. What advice do you have for folks? So I'm on TripAdvisor. There's negative reviews that are bringing me down. How do you address negative comments in a public forum? Like what's your advice? What works and what doesn't work?
Well, a lot of people in my industry disagree with me, but I feel strongly about this. If I made a mistake, I deserve to be blown out on TripAdvisor. And again, a lot of people disagree with me. I think most of the remarks, at least in hotels, are accurate. Some aren't, but most are. So when I get blown out on TripAdvisor, I contact that person. I don't write, oh, I'm sorry, we're going to do better next time. That person's speaking to me. Okay, I don't care if they're speaking to another million people, they're speaking to me. So I find out who they are, and I make sure I correct their problem. And I never ask them to take their bad review off the line, because I deserve that. If I'm not taking care of my guests, I deserve that bad hit. But I take care of that person and resolve their issue. Give you an example. I was at a hotel, I just developed a hotel in Times Square about 3 years ago, and I was running it for about 6 months, and then I was handing it over to the general manager, and someone comes into my office and said, guest is very upset. They showed me the letter, and she was really, really angry that she went to Broadway. It was her daughter's birthday, first time she's ever been to Broadway, and her daughter had somebody sign the book. And all the signatures of all the players in the show were in the book. My housekeeper, our housekeeper in the hotel, saw a whole bunch of debris and took it through the garbage. And one of the things she threw in the garbage was the playbill. Well, there were other things like a blanket and other things that we boxed up and sent to the guest, but that we thought was garbage. The woman blew me out. I called her up. She screamed at me. It was horrible. And she posted a horrible review online. It was the worst review I've ever read. So instead of asking her to pull it, all I did was I got my concierge and I said, for the next week, your life consists of standing outside the Broadway play and getting every single person in that Broadway play to sign that playbill. I don't care if you eat, I don't care if you go to the bathroom. That's the only thing that you live for in the next week. Within 24 hours, the playbill was on my desk, fully signed. I tear up thinking about it. I sent it to the woman. She called me up, screaming, yelling. I heard her daughter screaming, yelling in the background. So it was one of the greatest experiences she said she's ever had in a hotel, and she took the review offline without me asking her to. I never once asked her to. Within 5 minutes, it was offline. So to me, that we have to use that and we have to embrace it. And no longer can common cards go in the garbage. It's there for the world to see. Just get the guest and take care of it. Whether it be in my business or any other business. Don't worry about how you look online. If you're doing a bad job, you're going to look crappy online no matter how you respond. If you do a good job, you take care of your people, you take care of your business, you look people in the eye, you shake their hand, you get back to them, you're going to do well online. And those 1 or 2 people that are full of crap, you just live with them. Because we all deal with people who are full of crap on a daily basis.